Hey folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. So apparently some folks have been asking me some, I guess, team builds to auto farm some of these Sync Orbs for the new Sync pairs, namely Mew and METAGROSS. So I didn't think I had to do this because I thought it was pretty straightforward, but apparently people keep asking, so I'll do a quick video on it. So actually, now that I think about it, there are actually a few things to worry about when farming their Sync Orbs. But anyways, I personally don't farm Sync Orbs on auto just because I just do it manually. It's just quicker manually. I just do, you know, a normal stage, go into normal stage, have an AoE attacker, and you know, do it like that because it's much faster. But I understand, you know, lots of folks, they don't, you know, have time to do it manually, right? This is like sort of my job. So I do have time to do it manually. But if you are going to do it on auto, there are a few choices. So first of all, for the stages, you could just do like ultra hard, whatever, right? Just whichever one you need. I think all of them work, I'm pretty sure. Strike, tech, and support, right? Actually, let me check what support. That's Caitlyn, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Caitlyn's fine as well. So let's do Steven first. So Steven, here's the thing with Steven. Since Steven's actually like his sync move actually kind of sucks because it's a mega, right? So if you haven't gotten Steven's sync grid for any of Steven's sync move upgrades, like if you haven't picked up Meteor Mash power up or you know, solid, whatever it's called, solid seal Meteor Mash or Haymaker up yet, you know, if it's still not that high, or if you don't have that many dupes in Steven, right? Steven's sync move will kind of suck. So sometimes, or a lot of times, you know, some supports, even some supports, their sync moves will take priority over Steven in auto, right? So to make sure that doesn't happen, use supports that are free to play, so that they only have one dupe or less, or usually maybe the most is two, right? With Rosa, right? So either Rosa, or just any other free-to-play support, because again, they don't have that many dupes, thus their sync move damage won't be that high, even though, I mean, they're still generally high, but their damage plus their sync move power, they won't be enough to take priority over Steven's sync move, right? And or just, you know, some other support that you don't have that many dupes for either. So just to make sure they don't overdo the damage and just take over your damage. So obviously for any lineup, Delibird would be a godsend, just because Delibird, all the present, is just so great in single player, well, in co-op too, but just overall it's just such a great move, right? Move gauge acceleration, that's key. If you want to clear these stages quicker, move gauge acceleration is key. If not, then, you know, someone who boosts speed, right? That would be nice. You know, something like I guess in this scenario, Swanna, right? Swanna, so that Swanna doesn't take priority in terms of their sync move. If you have like Roxanne at a lower sync move levels, just so again Roxanne doesn't sync over your METAGROSS, that would be fine as well. Any of the speed buffers, or Hilbert, right? Again, if you don't have its sync move that high of a level, you could throw that in there as well. We just don't want it you know, their sync moves take priority. You know, once you get like a Haymaker or some sync move power-ups for METAGROSS, METAGROSS should be fine. METAGROSS plus its stats should always sync over any of the other folks. But again, if you don't have those, that would potentially be a problem. So, you know, something like Swanna if you don't have Delibird. So the other sync pair I'd put over here is just someone that boosts crit. Honestly, I just go with Torchic, just because my Dusclops is 5 out of 5, and sometimes my Dusclops would, you know, before I got, you know, the sync move upgrades, sometimes they would prioritize Dusclops' sync move before Steven's if Dusclops doesn't die by then, right? So that's a bit of an issue, so wouldn't go for Phoebe. Same for Lyra, right? Happens sometimes if you don't have your sync move upgraded that much in comparison. So Torchic is a really good one, just because you don't have any dupes in this thing, and, you know, it just wouldn't sync over you, right? And you also get crit from that, and also X attack all as well, which also boosts your if you do have a Haymaker, that'll boost your attack up there as well, which obviously helps in prioritizing your sync move over any of the others, right? So that's just the priority of your sync move is kind of like the biggest issue. As for, you know, which ones you want to go for, it just really depends on which level cap item you need the most. I personally don't need any of them, but you know, it just depends on what you guys need, right? Or I guess level up manuals if you guys want as well from the Glacia run, right? But I'm pretty sure not a lot of people need level up manuals at the moment, since the Rayquaza event just happened, right? Everyone should be like absolutely just stuffed with level up manuals. So this should be pretty quick. The sync move, I would imagine either would kill it or leave it at really low, right? Keep in mind I do have the sync move boost and Haymaker on Metagross at the moment, right? It might not kill it. Yeah, it didn't kill it, but Bullet Punch, 3 quick moves should one-shot the sides, and there you go. Pretty quick, right? That's basically as quick as you could get it. Honestly, now that I think about it, Delibert's probably not that much a priority, just because, you know, Metagross, you do have, as long as you're, you know, level 120 and have, you know, some boost, right? I mean boost, but, you know, stat boosts in here, right? In game, you should be fine. You probably will just, you don't even need Iron Heads, like maybe 1 or 2, but the Bullet Punches should take care of like almost everything, right? So yeah, maybe you don't need Delbert now that I think about it. Well, thank goodness I went in and tried, but you know, just any other support if you don't have Delbert. Again, just any support that won't sync, you know, just anything with like low dupes into them, right? So as for Mew's pretty simple, honestly. Mew just like Mew works with anyone. I really don't. A lot of people have been asking me about you know, teams for Mew, right? And Mew just kind of works with like everyone, just since especially since Mew, you can get Mew 5 out of 5 for free, which just means, you know, just go with anyone and then you're kind of just good, right? So I don't know why people are asking about Mew, but anyways, we'll go ahead and do this anyways. Let's put a Mew here. Psychic Gear, obviously. Torchic, that's a must. I wouldn't say a must, but you know, it's really good, right? If you want to make it really fast. And then over here, same thing. It's basically the same thing. Torchic plus like a speed / move gauge buffer, right? Also, as for the course, just whatever ultra hard level cap course that you need, should be able to do it. Let's oh no, let me leave this. I don't want Mew to get the Sync Orb. I don't want Mew to get the Sync Orb. Which, by the way, yeah, you know, since that was one of the Sync Orb chances in the pattern, I would still get that back, right? But yeah, that's basically all we got there for both Mew and Steven. Let me just grab that Sync Orb real quick with Steven, and I'll show you guys what I generally do when just grinding manually, right? I just, you know, usually watch a movie or whatever while I'm grinding. I did watch Parasite yesterday, by the way. It was a great film, by the way. If you guys haven't watched Parasite, I highly recommend it. It was great. Yep, there we go. We got our Sync Orb chance back. Again, I'm just grinding Stevens right now. All I just do here is, you know, just do what you do with your regular sync grinding, right? Except in this scenario, it's just that it's quicker. It's a bit more work, but quicker. But you know, when I don't have much to do, I am on break this week. We have reading break, so that helps as well. And oh, that was cool damage, whatever. Not that it matters. Although Swift would have been quicker in this scenario, but yeah. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let me skip that, and then, you know, I just usually do that and then just play again. Then we'll get more Sync Orbs like that, right? And actually, I mean, it's semi-auto if you guys really want to see it. It's like a semi-auto kind of way to grind. Just throw like let's put Delibird in. Let's imagine we're doing Mew right now, right? If I was doing Metagross, I'd just put in like some other AoE attacker, or just Mew. Mew has Swift, right? I'll just put on auto, and every time I do see a Sync Orb chance, I'll just take off the auto, and then just do it manually, right? So it's like, it's semi-manual. It's not like complete auto, but it's, yeah. Obviously, you have to click the you know, battle again button more frequently, but you do get more Sync Orbs quicker, right? Again, for those who don't know, it's a pattern. It's 3. It's n+1, right? You know, your next orb chance, or the next appearance of your Sync Orbs is just the number of appearances of your last Sync Orb plus 1, right? Just exponentially increases by 1. But yeah, let's try Mew. Full auto on. Again, I'm doing support just because I happened to click on it for this video. But again, you guys could do whatever. Attack, striker, doesn't matter. This should be an easy clap. For Mew, again, you don't have to worry about the sync move level of your supports, right? Just because you already have Mew at 5 out of 5, right? I don't think any support will deal more damage than Mew, right? So don't have to worry too much about that on Mew. As we await, they overbuff, which is fine, right? Buffing is better than attacking in most case scenarios, just because attacks, you know, the animations are a bit longer, right? Axe speed should do it, and we're gonna get synced. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, all 3 of these are tanks, with Mew being the most tankiest of them all, which is kind of funny. But anyways, here we go. And boom. Okay, well, this isn't the mine is at the moment the the Thunder build right now. But when you're farming for Sync Orbs, you should probably at least, you know, first time go around, just to make farming it quicker, just go for like a either Blizzard or Sync Move Nuke build. That should make it faster, by the way. Just while you're building the grid, and then once you get all the orbs, you could reset it and just go with whatever build. So anyways, that's one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Promo Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.